Good morning, Pottinger's class.
Good morning.
Oh, it's a rambunctious good morning. We're doing 3D shapes, yes?
Yes.
And we can basically, all we're doing is naming and identifying the parts of 3D shapes.
Yes.
Okay. So, okay, question. This is a 2D shape because it is flat. And 2D shapes have how many dimensions?
2.
This is a 3D shape because it has some...
Faces.
It has faces, sure. It has some thickness to it, right?
Yeah.
And a 3D shape has how many dimensions?
3.
3. Are you guys okay with the word parallel?
Yeah.
Can shapes be parallel as well as sides?
Yes.
Base means the bottom. Face is like a flat surface, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Edges would be the line segment where two faces meet. We'll talk about all of that. Vertex, we know what they are. They're little points. Quick question though. If you have two or more, thank you. If you have two or more vertexes, we don't call them vertexes, we call them...
Vertices.
All right, here we go. Prism. A prism is a what kind of shape?
A 3D shape.
And it has three different things about it. It has two what?
Parallel bases.
It also has two...
Congruent bases.
And it also has two...
Opposite bases.
Last thing then, if you see a prism, it is always named after its...
Base.
Pyramid is similar, but not really. It's a 3D.
Shape.
How many bases does a pyramid have?
1.
And all of the faces and edges of a pyramid come to a single point called a...
Vertex.
Pyramids are also named after their...
One base.
After their one base, or after their base, right? Okay, you guys, eyes up here still? You're doing great.
Yeah.
All right, so this is a 3D shape, yes?
Yes.
This right here is called
Vertex.
this whole shape, this whole flat surface is called
Face.
and then these lines that make up the outside of this 3D shapes are called edges, right? And this is a triangular prism because it has two bases that are triangles, yes?
Yeah.
Triangle and triangle, yeah?
Yeah.
This is a rectangular prism because we have a base that is in this case, rectangle, yes? Or we could actually look, I'm going to change colors here. This base and this base, the top and the bottom, also could be called their bases, right? Yeah. So there are actually lots of different ways to look at the bases. If you count up all the faces, all of the parts that make this a 3D shape, how many faces are we seeing?
6.
6. How many edges do we see?
12.
Really quick, count them with me, ready?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
And then the vertices, I'm not going to do this one with you, but the vertices, you would just simply put a dot and count how many dots you have at all the points, right?
Yeah.
You guys good with this?
Yeah.
Is this a pyramid or a prism?
Pyramid.
Because it only has the one... It only has the one base. And then we do the same thing. Faces, you count up how many faces, how many edges, how many vertices, right?
Yeah.
Question. Is the base considered a face?
Yeah.
So this base is also counted as a face, right?
Yeah.
Face. Remember this guy?
Yeah.
Remember we had to put the dotted lines in here because I did not give them to you right away?
Yeah.
So then we could see that it's actually a 3D shape.
Yeah.
Okay, we cool with all that?
Yeah.
And then this is a pentagonal pyramid because the base is a...
Pentagon.
Pentagon has 5 sides, right?
Yeah.
All right, you guys feel okay?